Hello, my dear friends. In this video, we will learn about what is the work transfer during the given process. So, this is your piston cylinder arrangement contains 1 kg of water as shown in figure below. This is your water of 1 kg, 1 kg of water. So 1 kg of water. The piston is spring loaded and initially rests on the stop. A pressure of 300 kilopascal will just float the piston, and at a volume of 1.5 meter cube, a pressure of 500 kilopascal will be balance the piston. The initial state of water is 100 kilopascal with a volume of 0.5 meter cube. Heat is now added until a pressure of 400 kilopascal is reached. So, what is to find that? Number A, find the initial temperature and final volume. And number B, find the work and heat transfer in the process. Right? Now, see, what is the initial state of the water? The initial state of the water is 100 kilopascal with a volume 0.5 meter cube. So state 1, state 1, what is that? P1 is equal to 100 kilopascal, and what is V1? Per kg, that means 0.5 meter cube per kg. This is specified. So water, it is a simple compressible pure substance. So we have to find the other property by fixing the two property. So from water table, easily found that what is the temperature? The temperature is 99.6 degrees centigrade, and also find what is U1. That means U1 is nothing, UF at T1, you find out, right? Now, when you are supplying a heat to the system will energize, and up to 300 kilopascal, when you are supplying a heat, the system pressure will increase, but up to 300 kilopascal, the piston doesn't move upward. Why? Because 300 kilopascal will just float the piston. That means it start to move. That means up to 300 kilopascal, the volume is fixed. And again, we continue supply the heat above 3 kilopascal, the piston will move up, and the pressure will build up to 500 kilopascal when the volume is 1.3. But the question is given that heat will supply up to 400 kilopascal, not 500 kilopascal. So if the system pressure will reach at 400 kilopascal, the heat doesn't supply, and it will move the piston slowly up to 500 kilopascal. So during heat supplying process, final pressure is 400 kilopascal. So at or below 300 kilopascal, the piston will doesn't move, but heat will supply. So the process 100 kilopascal to 300 kilopascal, it's behave a constant volume process. After 300 kilopascal to 500 kilopascal behave as a constant pressure process, but that pressure will continuously linearly change. Why? Because there is a spring. The pressure will change linearly with respect to the displacement of the spring. So in this case, what is the 300? The 300 pressure will just float the piston. That means P float is given. P float. That means at that pressure, the piston will start to move. What is that? There is a 300 kilopascal, right? And this is a P float. So if you draw a PV diagram of this process, whole process, P and V diagram. So this is your initial pressure of the system, and at that pressure, what is the initial volume of the system? It is given, and this is point number 1, and this is given V1 and P1 is given, and at that process, at that point, the heat will supply, the system will energize, but the system will doesn't move. That means the piston doesn't move up to float pressure. That is equilibrium pressure. So this is nothing, this is equilibrium. So up to this 1 to 2, up to 1 to 2, if you take out 1A, 1 to 1A, there is a P float. That means this is 300 kilopascal. But the volume is fixed. Why? Because the piston doesn't move. Now when the heat is supplied, the piston will move quasi-static manner at a constant pressure, but there is a spring, so continuously resistance force will increase, so its pressure will displace the spring. So it pressure and volume diagram, it is like that, linear, and it will move up to 2 prime. And what is the 2 prime? 2 prime is 500 kilopascal and 1.5 meter cube. This is 2 prime, and but the heat will supply until the pressure is 400 kilopascal. So there is anywhere the 400 kilopascal, this is point number 2, heat will supply. So what is the volume at that point? We have to calculate it, V2. So why this point is given? Why this point is given? Why? Because we don't have a knowledge about the spring constant. So this is your hypothetical point, for which you draw a linear relationship between P and V. Why? Because your point is given. So what is the final point? So that we draw a linear relationship between P and V, the hypothetical pressure is given, but the heat will not supply beyond 2. Why? Because heat will stop when the pressure is 400 kilopascal. When the pressure is 400. So what is that locus? 1A. 1A is 300 and volume V1. What is the locus of 2? Locus of 2, 400, and what is your V2? You have to calculate it. And 2 hypothetical dash, it is your 500 kilopascal and 1.5. So for that, we can easily found V2. How? By interpolation. P2 straight line, P2 minus P1A divided by V2 minus V1 A is equal to P2 dash minus P1A divided by V2 dash minus V1A. This is your linear straight line equation. So you have P2, you have P1A, you have V1A. V1A is nothing, it is a V1 initial volume. V1 is a, you have P2 dash, you have P1, you have V2 dash 1.5, you have V1. So for that we calculate V2, easily find that V2. And what is the V2? V2 is given. If we find the V2, and what is the pressure here? Pressure is 400. So for this relation, we can find state 2, and for the state 2 we can easily find U2. But if there is a piston, cylinder piston arrangement, and if heat will supply continuously, so that piston will move, that means it will move 300 to 400, but during the movement heat continuous supply, so that there may be chance that the water, it is in two phase, that means it is in vapor phase. So how can you identify the state 2 is a two phase region? Is it two phase region? How? See, if this is your PV diagram and this is your VG, this is your VF, and this is your VG, and this is your V2. In between there is V2. If V2 is in between VG and VF, then it is two phase region. So first of all you calculate VF and VG at this pressure. So at pressure 400 kilopascal, what is the value of VF and VG? So surely V2 is in between VF and VG. So this is two phase region. So how can you find U2? U2 is nothing, it is UF plus X UFG. So this is at P2. This is at P2. But what is the X2? What is the quality? So for the quality, you know V2, we already know V2. So we know that V2 is what? You know that. So V2 is equal to VF plus X VFG at P2 pressure. So if you have knowledge about V2, VF and VG, so you find X is what? So if you put the value of X here, so you can find U2. Okay, so you can find U2. Now if you find, so its initial and final volume, this is your final volume, this is your final volume, and this is your initial temperature, So first question finished. Find the work and heat transfer for the process. Now to work transfer, we know that work transfer is in between that. There is a work transfer. There is a work transfer. This is a work transfer in this region. Their work transfer. So this is your trapezoidal. So what is the work transfer for that? That means work 1 to 2 is equal to work 1 to 2a 1a plus work 1a to 2. But 1 to 2 a constant volume, this is 0. What is the work? 1a to 2, there is a spring, linear spring, so half P2 plus P1a into V2 minus V1a, and you have P2, P1a, V2 and V1, so you can easily find 175 kilojoule, right? Okay, now what is the heat supply? So first law of thermodynamics, law of TD, what is that? Q1 to 2 U2 minus U1 plus W1 to 2. So if you have U2 and if you have U1, what is U2? UF plus X2 UFG. What is U1? UF at P1 V1. So put that value, and 1 to 2 there is a work. How much? 175 kilojoule. So for that, what is heat supply? The heat supply is nothing. It is your 2435 kilojoule. So here two observation is there. One is hypothetical point. Is a point where process not actually happening. Number second, if PV diagram, this is your saturation curtain. So this is your constant pressure line, and this line is saturated vapor, and this line is saturated liquid line. So this is denoted by F and this is denoted by G, and in between this there is a liquid plus gas. So if we find Vg is equal to Vf plus X Vf Vg minus Vf. If you find U, if you find Vg, if you find V at point, if you find volume at this point V1, if you find internal energy in two phase region Uf plus X Ug minus Uf, right? So this is your property in two phase region. Okay, okay, thank you very much.